our bread and pastry class. So this is our first day and we are going to bake cookies. So with basic that you have to learn is what are the measurements that you're going to use. You have to use calibrated standard measuring spoon and measuring cups. It is so difficult to bake if you don't have these kinds of equipments. Even for the tools that we'll be using later, it has to be standard pans, and especially you have to consider the temperature, time for baking because baking is exact. So we have in front of us ingredients. So what we're going to have now is our cookies with chocolates. Okay, so that is, of course, our first ingredient is our butter. For your butter, you will see that this is exactly 1 cup. So we are going to use only half of the butter. So we'll just simply slice this. Your butter is at room temperature. So it is already soft. Okay, please do not use chilled butters. There are some recipes that would ask that the butter should be chilled, but this one is at room temperature. Even the eggs you're going to use should at least be at room temperature. Okay, so this is our chocolate chips cookies. Again, this is our first baking chocolate chips cookies. Okay, so I'm going to have now my butter exactly at the middle, and this is already half cup. We are actually making just a half of the recipe, but if you wish to double this, then you can do so to have more of the quantity of your cookies. Okay, so we are now going to cream our butter with our sugar. Okay, this is half cup sugar, white sugar. We have our half cup, also half cup brown sugar. Okay, we are simply going to cream this. Okay. So for those who do not have a wire whisk at home, you can use fork. For those who do not also have, maybe for some of you have a mixer, then use an electric mixer or a hand mixer or a mixer with a stack. I am simply creaming my butter with my white sugar and brown sugar. Okay, I am also using now my spatula. Okay, it's a rubber spatula. Just mix your sugar and the butter, and we are simply creaming it. Okay, when you have already creamed it, you can now place 1 piece of egg. Okay. Okay, I'm now mixing the egg with the butter with the sugar. This will only be very fast. Okay, you can now add your vanilla. Mix them very well. Okay, this is our vanilla. There you are. I will now have to place my flour. It's going to be sifted. Okay, if this is your flour, you have to measure it. See to it that is exactly 1 cup that you have to measure. So this is 1 cup and 1/3 flour. Okay, so we have it there. Just simply sift it. Okay, I have now my baking soda. I have my salt and I simply have to mix it again all together. Okay, this is cookies, that's why there is less liquid that we have. The only liquid that we have used actually is the eggs and your vanilla. Okay, if you already mix it very well, you can now place your chocolate chips. Okay, there you are. It has been mixed properly. Okay, and we will now add our 1 cup chocolate chips. This is our chocolate chips cookies. So there you are. Okay, so if you have properly mixed this already, we will now chill this at least 2 hours. Okay, after chilling, then we start to bake this in the oven. Okay, why do we have to chill this? So that it will be easier for us to place it in, maybe measure this in an ice cream scooper or in a spoon and place it in your oven. Okay, so this is how our chocolate chips would look before placing it in the refrigerator. Chill for at least 2 hours. For some, in some recipe books, this is supposed to be chilled 6 hours. Okay. This has already been chilled for 2 hours, and we simply have to measure our chocolate chips. It's this size, or you have an ice cream scooper, and we simply have to place this already in our pan. Okay, we can have a cookie sheets where you can place your cookies. Okay, so your chocolate chips, and simply have to place this in the oven for 190 degrees Celsius. I repeat, 190 degrees Celsius. But if you're using Fahrenheit, this is supposed to be 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And you are going to bake this for 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes. You go beyond this, the product will not be that good. We would like our chocolate chips to be chewy with all the chocolates that you have. It should not be overbaked nor either underbaked. So we have to bake this and we will see the finished product later. Our oven has been preheated. So you will see that this is in Celsius. So in your Celsius, it's supposed to be 190. So it's 190. The heat is up and down. And it's going to be at least 20 minutes. So we are now placing this, and see to it that you have spaces because your chocolate chips is going to expand later. So we will get this after 20 minutes. Okay, after 20 minutes, we are now ready to bring out our chocolate chips. So this is our chocolate chips.